in 2008, my husband passed away in a car accident, and we were able to donate just about everything from him. He was only 26.
Amidst one of the bleakest periods in her life, light and hope emerged for Heather Muncie.
And it was just heartwarming to know that his life isn't over.
It's been over 10 years since Heather had to make the choice to donate her husband's organs.
He gets to live on through these people who desperately needed a miracle to survive.
During that time, she has learned more and more about what it means to be an organ donor and how many other lives can be saved.
Every 10 minutes, somebody new is added to that donor list. So it's an ever-growing list, and if everything works out correctly with each donor, they can save up to 8 lives per person.
Heather, through her role at the Grand Junction Driver License Office, has effectively educated individuals on the significance of organ donations.
We ask every single person that comes in if they'd like to be an organ and tissue donor.
Her dedication to this cause led to her receiving an award for her outstanding efforts.
It's a national award that they give to one person per region of the state of Colorado, and it is for the Donor Alliance. And so anybody who has a history with it or has knowledge of it normally will gets selected for that award. My boss selected me and nominated me without my knowledge.
During one of life's most challenging moments, Heather describes how she learned about organ and tissue donations as informative and not overwhelming.
And it can't be an easy job to ask that of people, but they knew how urgent and time sensitive that these matters are, because you don't know how long those organs are going to be able to be given to somebody else if that person is not going to survive. So it's a time crunch.
Now Heather serves as a valuable source of information for others.
And imagine living in a hospital on dialysis and never having a functional kidney or a liver or a lung in your whole life. And then all of a sudden, by some miracle to you, tragedy to somebody else, you can take your first full breath. You can get up and walk. You don't have to be on dialysis. You can go on vacation and you can go watch your kids sing in their recital and not be hooked up to machines. And that is, you can't be more heroic than that. To me, I think that that's just the utmost that you can give as a piece of yourself, and to help other strangers. You're helping strangers. And that kind of love, I mean, I just wish other people knew that it exists for everybody.
Heather and countless others have the opportunity to witness the profound impact of organ and tissue donation on individuals.
I received some letters from people who received his organs, and he saved their lives, and it was amazing. I still have them. And we had 2 children, and now at the time they were just 1 and 2, and now they are 17 and 19. And you know, it's a wonderful thing to be able to send on with them as well, that their dad was a hero before he ever knew he was.
In November of last year, my own father passed away from a blood clot in his lungs. He was an organ donor. Since his passing, his corneas have gone to a recipient overseas. The sac around his heart has been saved to go to someone else. His tissue was recovered to be used on burn victim patients, and pieces of rib bone were taken for bone grafts. To sign up to become an organ or tissue donor, visit your local driver's license office today or check out this article on our website.